I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel. Sorry. Today's shave is an Indian razor shave. It's this one. It's the Pearl K2. The K2 comes in a box like this, and it has two handles in it. This handle is the long one, the 4-inch, and then it comes with a 2 centimeter shorter one, 80 millimeter and 80 millimeter handle too. The handle is brass. The handle is brass, and the head is ceramic of some sort. Bottom plate is high polished chromed, and the top one is matte chromed. The weight of this is 84 grams, and the balance point is right where I hold my fingers now. As you might be able to see, there is almost no blade reveal. The blade is completely covered inside the head, no blade sticking out. So this looks like a very mild and very forgiving razor. The head reminds me of this one, the Mule Companion. If you see here, it's the same, you know, it's the same, and then it's not, because this is much more bulky, as you might be able to see here, but it has kind of the same vibe to it. So I must say about the finish of this, the handle, the knurling here is so sharp you can actually cut your fingers. So I have no doubt that it will be very easy to grip. However, the finish on the head, the base plate and the top cap is poor, and the blade had a lot of wiggling around. I had to, you know, fumble about to get the blade alignment equal on each side and not twisted, and so if you expect this to be as good as this, that's the Pearl Blaze, the all brass razor, it's not. It's nowhere near this. But this is $24, whereas this is a little more than double that. So if this shaves, great, there's an option for you. If you have the patience to fumble about with the blade and stuff, because there is a lot of wiggle room inside this head. This one doesn't have that, and it's of course nowhere near the Flexi. The Flexi has a gorgeous finish, and everything is aligned. And this is the version 6. I know the version 1 and 2 and 3 had some issues, but this is about the same price as I paid for the Companion from Mule at the Black Friday sale. So I don't know if, I think it's a bit too bulky, because the blade is here and here, and the rest is just, you know, hit material. I ordered this from their site in India, and you can go and check out the link below. It's 2,000 rupees, and that's about $24 at the current rate. The soap for today is the first one for me. It's the Declaration Grooming, and this is the one called Sellout. It's a dupe of the Creed Aventus, I think. It's their milk steak base, lots of different milks in it, and bison tallow, and that's why it has the head of a bison on it. Bison, I don't know how to say it. This animal here. So it's the milk steak, $22 for 4 ounces, and this is, it looks hard or harder, but it isn't. As soon as you touch it, it's a little harder than a crow. So I'm using my Frank Shaving 2-band Finest Badger and my CCII ball. There you had them. Okay, let's get this party started. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A nice scent. I'm not sure I have that many Creed Aventus dupes. It's a mellow 4, maybe 5. This soap was very kindly, well, I had Ben from Soap Thing. He put a box of soaps together for me that I couldn't get from the US. The soap is from Michigan. And then he put it all in a box for me. I paid for it. And then I had it all shipped here, and it took almost 2 months to get here. And it was sent back and forth between Scandinavia and the US 3 times, and back and forth between O'Hara and Jamaica Airport 5 or 6 times. So this is a soap that crossed the Atlantic 4 times. Well, it made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to get here. Not 7, 5 times. Idiot. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So this is a traveling soap, you might say. Feels nice on the skin. I haven't used this base or this soap maker before, so let's have a go. I'm expecting the razor to be extremely mild, but you know what? That's rarely the case whenever you expect something. So in it, I forgot to say, I have the Indian-made Gillettte Wilkinson sword blade from the Saloon pack. So, and this will be the first use of it. This is actually nice. I have to be careful with the angle, because it's either not cutting at all or the blade is very present. Cannot talk today, I'm sorry. But so far very nice when I'm on the angle. I have to focus a little on the angle, because with the blade reveal, that's more a millimeter and a half, you know. It's kind of difficult to find at the beginning. I was excited about the price, because I paid so much more for the blaze and way much more for the flexi. But I must say the finish of the head was a bit of a disappointment, and the way the blade can wiggle inside it. So you need to be careful when you load it. But it comes in a nice package. And with 2 handles, and that's what's caught my attention. When I first saw this being presented by a YouTuber. This was ordered and paid for by me. No freebies here. So, but I'll say for $24 with 2 handles, I don't think I mind the wiggling about of the blade. That's okay. You know what, for that price, you hardly get a razor for $24 these days with 2 handles that are both made of brass. I don't think so. So, on this, you are going vintage or willing to take a chance with an off-brand, maybe. Or, I haven't even used them yet. Reso Rock has a couple of options that are really cheap. I think they are produced in China. They have one called Retrock DE1 and a one called Tech 2, TECK2. I've used that a lot of times, and that's between $5 and $10 with the handle, and that's impossible to beat. Okay, the against the grain pass. I need to focus on the angle here, and that felt like a little cut. So this must be more efficient than I first thought. I see a little Greenlandic flag there also. So I cut myself with this. But you know, that's what I sometimes do whenever I feel a razor is very mild, or that's the impression it gives me. You know, I lose focus and my mind drift away, and I start talking about other stuff than the shave, you know, like I just did. That's when the razor comes back with a vengeance. I managed to cut myself down here. That's not a usual spot. Usually it's around here and it's over here. So it just goes to show. Oh. Getting up here under the nostril. It's not easy. That felt like a cut. Okay, let's give it a feel here. I have a little down here. Let's see which direction. A little there, then just rinse. And that, a little there. A little there. Well, the rest is good. Okay. So, the question is this razor worth the $24 I paid? I'd say it is. You get two handles, so you don't have to, you know, find another handle or complain like I always do about the handle being too short, or like other people do complain about the handle being too long. So you have options. You do have to take into account that the blade alignment, you know, you need to work a little to get the blade sitting straight inside the giant head. But it feels mild. I felt the blade. When you're on the angle, you feel the blade. It's like the Mule Companion. Took 3 weeks to get here. The aftershave for today is this, the Arko Black, because that's the only one I have that smells like the Creed Aventus-ish. It's not there. This is a little more musky and less citrusy, but you know, it's a great one. And to keep the scent on the face, wait a second, because this is a great scent. And you know what? This is $6 on AliExpress. I will be using, let me just get the rest of this, the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion, because it has no scent. And I want this scent to stay because this is a great scent. Okay, so buy the razor if you like the price. Not if you want a superbly finished head, then you go for the Blaze or something different. But if you like a $24 razor and you don't mind the wiggling of the blade and that it can be a little difficult to get it aligned, buy it. So I got a great shave, and that's what matters, you know, a perfect shave. So let's hear it. The head is not in tune. Let's try it again. That's me. Yeah, it's not the razor, it's my hands and my head. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. Sigsolo out.